Some shoppers in Tarrant County lucked out when store clerks were not able to ring up their items. When a computer glitch at the Burleson HEB went down, customers got the green light to take their groceries for free. Fox 4's Dion Anglin joins
For free? Free 99?
us live with this story, Dion.
Hey there, Peyton. That's right. It was a malfunction that wound up becoming a memorable gesture right here at holiday or Christmas time.
They're going this way and then back.
That's how long the
That man right there is as Texas as you can get right there. They picked the right person for this story.
line
That's
was.
how long the line was.
David Davidson says he was just trying to make the best of a very packed grocery store, the HEB in Burleson, on Monday.
There's about
HEB out here in Texas, yeah, it has almost a cult-like following. Um, it's it's big. It's super popular here.
5 or 6 people standing in front of me, so they got checked out. And just as they was checking me out, that register went dead.
A dead register, just as Davidson was the next customer up to check out. In your line,
In my line,
you were next to
I was
pay.
next. Yeah.
Is it just his line? Oh wait.
Unfortunately, the computers are not coming back up right now. So today, everything that you have, we are going to bag you up, and we hope every one of you have a very Merry Christmas.
Davidson
She said everything that you have, we will just bag you up and have a Merry Christmas. Wow.
everything in his basket, free of charge, due to the computer glitch. But you were about to spend a pretty penny.
Yeah, probably
That's amazing.
over $100. It's not hard to spend over $100 now, but yeah, my basket was full. There's people had their baskets were fuller than mine, so you can imagine how they felt.
As Davidson and the other fortunate shoppers wrapped their heads around the kind gesture, some others, like Brian Gilly, missed out, just barely.
A guy stopped me on the way in and told me that that none of the registers was working. That he got free groceries,
Oh, he just missed it.
You like if I'd been, 5 minutes earlier?
or at least 10.
Brian calls it a near miss, but says he's happy for those who received the free groceries. Those like David Davidson, who lost his wife 3 years ago.
So
See, when companies do these type of things, again, we shop at HEB, we love HEB, but things like this, right? It could have been a really bad situation to where, you know what, we'll shut register down, we'll have to close the store temporarily while we figure it out. They were presented with a challenge. Whoever was managing or regional, whoever had to make the decision to do that. And because they made that decision, now this good deed on behalf of a company, not an individual, is spreading like wildfire. Now that's reputational, positive reputational marketing for HEB. I don't know if that was planned or if this was the intention, but that's what's happening now because of the holidays. Because and we saw how busy it was when the HEB rep was communicating to all the shoppers. It was packed, and you can imagine because people want to get their Christmas dinner going, holiday dinner, whatever you are preparing for Christmas Eve or during Christmas. They got to get all their items, right, to prepare for a feast. So for HEB really thinking outside the box and being faced with this challenge, and now, like I said, they're being broadcasted. This is what, Fox 4? I don't know what local station that is, probably wherever this happened, but I'm assuming all over Texas this is now going to spread and give positivity and shed good light on not just a fabulous grocery store to go to because of their service and their products, their selection, but it's almost like a philanthropic the philanthropy gesture that they did. So this kudos to HEB.
this will be our fourth Christmas without her.
And believes there are angels all around, even if the latest happens to be a popular grocery store chain. And she must be smiling now.
I know she is. I know she is.
She was like, you were in the right place at the right time,
Right.
David.
I was just thankful. You know, I couldn't believe it.
Now, the store parking lot here has been packed for hours since we arrived
I bet they're trying to wait for that other glitch to happen. They're like, glitch me.
early this afternoon. However, Peyton, no word of any computer glitches so far today. That's the very latest live here in Burleson. Back to you.
I know. Does lightning strike twice? It might, hopefully, maybe for some people doing some last minute shopping. Thank you so much, Dion. Some shop.
Wow, that was a good story, and recent too. And I think it just happened this week because of the holidays. Anyway, one last thing I wanted to talk about, and then I'll get to the comments. I used to work at a store, department store, and we have these binders. It was called a BCP binder, business continuity plan type of binder. And from what I remember, it was for situations like this where the register or the network that the register is linked up to goes down, or there's like a brownout, or it just powers out. What do you do, right? So we call it a business continuity plan. I'm sure they have something like that in effect with HEB, but depending on the situation, the calamity, the type of scenario that's happening, they'll go to that. But it seems like they bypass that, because I don't know what kind of business continuity plan would just cover an entire groceries for its customers. But that was one little tidbit, I guess, from my experience that I wanted to drop in there. All right, let's take a look at the comments. 3 days ago, imagine checking out right before this happened. Yeah, that's what happened to the other guy. People wonder why Texans are obsessed with HEB. We are. HEB stock goes up 1,000% overnight, 100%. That's the best customer service and emergency handling I've ever seen in a grocery store. HEB just saved thousands of dollars in TV commercials. I'm telling you. What's more impressive is that an HEB Plus, they carry the good stuff. So people got to eat good. So there's neighborhood HEB, there's HEB Plus. The HEB Plus are the big ones. That's the one we have in our town here. HEB always helps people do unto others as you would have done to you. They did the same thing during the big freeze as well. So the big freeze was back in, I believe, 2020, when Texas froze. We were here. And yeah, shout out to HEB. So awesome. If I was the last person paying, I would have felt ill, knowing I was just one shopper away from having free groceries. Now that's what I call respect right there. Amen. Absolutely. Amen. I love HEB. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. Well, there you have it. Bit of a different topic for today, but still involving financial. Anyway, y'all like the video, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next video.